So I went grocery shopping today and this happened. I am a total sucker and fell for the advertising here on YouTube and got the new Total Tease mascara from CoverGirl. So I'll probably be filming a first impressions / get ready with me type video trying this out tomorrow. But when I went to put this away, it drew my attention to the fact that my mascara container is full, and not just full, but overflowing, and is in serious need of a declutter. So I hauled out all my mascaras here, and I'm just sitting on my bed trying to decide which ones to keep and which ones to chuck. And I find that making these videos, these decluttering videos, kind of helps me work through that and actually pare down my collection to a more reasonable size. I'm going to start by pulling out these three because they're all from the same brand and I bought them all at the same time. They're all from Essence. I bought these all together one day just on a whim. I really wanted to try some Essence mascaras because they're really cheap and they have so many different ones. So I just grabbed a few and thought I'd give them a try. They're all volumizing mascaras. In fact, pretty well all of the mascaras that I have here are at least somewhat volumizing. That's what I tend to go for. I have, my lashes are decent length, but they're kind of wimpy and I just like really thickening mascaras. So here we have the Get Big Lashes Volume Curl Mascara, the I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara, and the Lash Princess Volume Mascara. Right away, I'm going to pick this one out and keep it because out of the three, this one's easily the favorite, and it's the one that I tend to reach for. It does do a good job of building up the lashes, and I want to use this one some more because I think it's one of those ones that I'm going to love even more once it's had a chance to kind of dry out a little bit. The formula is still quite wet, and I'm kind of curious to see how it goes once it starts to get a little bit drier. So I'm going to put that in the keep pile. This one is my least favorite out of the three. This one is just clumpy, and I love volumizing mascaras, I love thickening mascaras, but I have zero tolerance for clumpy, spidery lashes. I just can't stand it. So this one is gonna go. Make that the throwaway pile. And this one I'm just kind of on the fence about. It's just kind of meh. It doesn't really volumize as much as I like. It's, you know what it is? It's finicky. It's one of those ones that can make the lashes look really amazing, but it's all in the application and it takes quite a bit of finesse to get it to work. And I just don't really have a lot of patience for that, so I think I'm going to part ways with this one. And next up, let's go with this one. I've actually used this one in a couple of my Get Ready With Me videos if you want to check that out. It's the Super Sizer mascara from CoverGirl. Love this one, have used it a ton, and I think though that I'm going to get rid of it just because it's getting old and kind of dried out. Another CoverGirl mascara that I really love, this is the Clump Crusher Volumizing Mascara. It's one of the Lash Blast mascaras. Love this one, have purchased it many times, and this one I just got not that long ago, so we will keep that one. Oh, Revlon Ultra Volume. A few years ago, Revlon had a mascara that I really loved. It was, what was it called? Grow Luscious, the one that came in the green tube. And then they kind of went crazy with the whole Grow Luscious thing, and they came out with a whole bunch of them, none of which were as good as the original. They all kind of sucked. And then they discontinued the whole Grow Luscious line and completely simplified and streamlined their mascara line. And so now they all come in these black tubes with different colored caps, and they've got really simple, straightforward names that tell you exactly what that mascara is for. So naturally I went with the Ultra Volume, and this just isn't volumizing enough for me. I just don't like it. I just don't like the way it makes my lashes look. and so I end up never using it. So goodbye, Revlon Ultra Volume. Another one that's getting quite old, the Urban Decay Perversion. This is a sample size. I think came with my On the Run palette. I like this mascara. It's a good volumizing one. I can build up my lashes quite a bit with this one, and I like the formula. But I think it's getting kind of old and dried up. So we'll put that one in the throwaway pile. This is a sample of the Clinique High Impact Mascara, another one that I really love. This one's still fairly fresh. Got it as a gift with purchase a little while ago, so I think I'll keep that one. And let's just get rid of the last sample size one here. This is a sample of Dior Show mascara. I've never been crazy about this one. Funny enough, this was actually the very first like expensive mascara that I ever got. It was also one of the very first things I ever purchased from Sephora, like years and years and years ago. And it's just not that great. You can build up a fair amount of volume with it, but it's kind of tricky because the wand is huge, and I don't like really massive wands. The smaller the better, I find. My other major gripe about this mascara is it flakes. I just have always found it kind of dry, and without fail, throughout the day, I'll notice that I get little black specks dropping down underneath my eyes, and I think that's kind of unacceptable for a mascara that's so expensive. It's also got kind of a floral, rosy, rose petal kind of scent that I'm not crazy about, so we'll get rid of that. This is the Zoom In Ultimate Mascara from Flower Beauty. This makes me so sad because we can't get Flower Beauty in Canada anymore. I don't know why, but they've pulled out of Canadian Walmarts. So I'm really hesitant to part with this one because I can't get it again. It is getting a little bit old. I have had it quite a while, but it's so cool. I gotta show you this wand. So when you first open it up, it's just a very standard plastic bristle mascara wand. It's just straight and kind of narrow, and then it's got this cap though, a 3-in-1 cap that you can twist to change the shape of the wand. So this is setting number 1, and the wand is just straight, and then as you twist that cap, it starts to collapse on itself. It spirals around and gets thicker, shorter and thicker. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but you get the idea. There's setting number 2. And setting number 3. So that's actually really cool, and it does actually work. You can use the straighter setting on the brush to get more volume and more length, and definition, and then as you twist the wand to make it shorter and thicker, you get more volume. And I'm not ready to part with this because it makes me so sad that I can't get it again. So you live to see another day, Flower Mascara. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Full Fat Lashes Mascara. Very extortionately expensive. I got it as part of a set. I don't normally buy high-end mascaras just on their own because I just can't justify the expense when there's perfectly good mascaras at the drugstore for a fraction of the cost. But I do love this one, the Full Fat Lashes. It just makes my lashes so thick and feathery, and there's like zero clumping. They just look so nice, almost like I've got a strip of false lashes on. And it doesn't flake or smudge. I have heard a couple of people here on YouTube complain that this mascara smudges on them. I've actually never had that issue. I have the opposite problem. It's actually a little bit difficult to remove at night, but yeah, it's just so beautiful, and I will use this one until it is completely exhausted and dried up because I just love it so much, and I want to get the most out of it because I certainly won't be repurchasing it at that price. Another one that I'm kind of on the fence about, this is the Lift Me Up Wonder Lash Mascara from Rimmel. I should use this one more. I actually do really like the effect, and I like that it's quick. This one makes my lashes look really big and really full, and it does it fairly quickly. Like, I don't have to do a million coats to get a decent amount of volume. It takes ages to dry. This one I will occasionally get mascara transferring onto my brow bone just because I forget and I look up and then the mascara is still wet and it gets on my skin, but I do like the effect, and that's not a deal breaker, so I think I will hang on to this one for a while longer. So how did we do over here in our keep pile? We've got 6, and I managed to put another 6 into the throwaway pile. So not half bad. I just cut my mascara collection in half and made plenty of room for my new Total Tease mascara that I'll be trying out tomorrow morning. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss out on that. And thanks for sticking with me for another one of these indecisive, somewhat neurotic decluttering videos. And now, just because I felt like it, here's a random clip of my neighbor's horses chilling in the field behind my house. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you guys next time.